Yes.
Oh, yeah?
I just feel European trophy, albeit second tier, and given Manchester United's own history in the Champions League, I think that's welcome. I think absolutely you take that one domestic trophy, one European trophy, the team playing well, progressing. I think that's a good season.
What do you think, Jan?
I think they will do the Europa League. I think that is important. Now, when you saw how Jose Mourinho was celebrating the Conference League last season, I think that was going to be the biggest win Manchester United ever done in their life, to be fair. But it's also interesting to see how it's going in the league. I mean, Arsenal, with the 2 away wins at Aston Villa, at the Leicester, is major, of course. They're still in there as well. But I will say already now that they are one striker away to be a title contender for next season. I think the Manchester United fans have got something to look forward to coming in the next couple of years, because Ten Hag, he is a real deal.
If they bring in a proper striker, they could...
We talked post-match about the possibility of Osimhen, someone like that.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if you're Harry Kane, we go back to that world again.
Let me throw a spanner in the works here. If the Glazers are selling the club, do they splash 100 million on a striker?
It's a drop in the ocean for the minute, Shaq.
I'm just asking.
You just felt a bit bitter. A little bit bitter.
I'm
Listen,
over my business.
Put it behind you today.
I want my tie and everything.
But they can't look, with all, you know, he's done a great job at times, not against Barcelona in midweek, better today, Weghorst, but you're not really, you know...
You're not title contender, as
you've got, all right, Liverpool are off colour, but they signed 100 million or whatever on Nunez. You've got City who've gone out and signed Haaland. You've got Arsenal went out and got Gabriel Jesus from City. They sort of, it's not an experiment, but they're bringing in the short-term look at Weghorst to the end of the season. It isn't really going to last any longer than that. If you're going to be back in the Champions League, which they probably will be, and you're going to be competing with all those teams that have got a quality elite level frontman.
Yeah.
So that's definitely, and it was the same last season, but they didn't do it in the summer. And I suppose in some sense Rashford's made up for that with his goals from the wider position. But Ten Hag will be absolutely banging the drum at the end of the year about spending money, and in particular on a number 9.
Before we finish our Carabao Cup talk, we've got to talk about what the cameras picked up before kick-off, Jan. You trying to throw coffee over Karius?
Yeah, this is unbelievable. I'm with Jamie Carragher, and at the Champions League final, we worked together. And before the game in that Champions League final, where Karius kind of gave 2 goals away, I said to Jamie before the game, sorry, mate, I have a feeling that Karius will lose you this game. And he said, shut up. I mean, there's no chance. So I was talking to Carragher, and Karius came to us, and I said to him, all the best, mate. I hope you do have a good game, and blah, 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 blah. And then he spilled my coffee over me. And me and Jamie just looked at each other and thought, well, this is going to be Karius' game, wasn't it? Oh. So, yeah, that was...
So why didn't, when he came over, I'm surprised you didn't say to him, Jan, I was just telling Jamie Carragher that you're hopeless.
We were reminiscing about the Champions League final.
It's interesting this week how they protected him at Newcastle. And I respect to the goalkeeper, to Karius. I think he did a good game today. If you saw the first chances, after 7 seconds, Newcastle nearly headed a ball past him, didn't they? So he could have had a terrible, terrible start. But I think he did well. And as you were saying, Craig, they didn't lose because of Karius today. And they had 2 good saves, did they?
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.